Now we will work on the third eye center, brow center. Earlier we worked on mamakara, then ahankara, now we will work on the relationship you share with your ahankara and mamakara. Understand? The relationship you share with your inner identity and the identity you project outside. If both of them are aligned, the brow center is active, high energy expresses through you. If both of them have conflict, non-integrated, inauthentic, then Ajna Chakra collapses. Inside you, you always project yourself lower than what you are. And outside you, you always project yourself higher than what you are. Please listen. Inside you always project yourself lower than what you are. Outside you always project yourself higher than what you are. The brow center is blocked when your mamakara and ahankara are not aligned. Whenever there is a mismatch in what you believe as you inside you and what you project as you outside you, you are living with failure. Understand? This is the right word I will use. Your plan for life is failure. Please understand, if you plan for miracles, miracles will go on be happening in your life. If you plan for failure, failures will go on be happening in your life. It's like a sword which is sharp on both sides, rubbing you constantly. On one side, the inauthenticity of your mamakara is pulling you down. On the other side, the inauthenticity of your ahankara is pulling you down. Please listen. When you don't integrate these two, your mamakara and ahankara, in both places you will be shrinking. If you align both, the first thing will happen is you don't need to remember how you need to project you. That's the biggest relief. I tell you, even in the sleep or waking state, I don't need to remember at all how I should project me. I just wake up and come out. Because the mamakara and ahankara are so aligned, I don't need to remember constantly how I should project me. That's the first freedom will happen to you. That's what I call easy going. In easy going, you don't need to remember how you need to project you. In e-going, every inch for you to go, you need to remember. Either life is easygoing or egoing. What I mean by the word aligning, let's analyze, let's understand. How to align the inner identity and outer identity. First, you need to understand both the pieces. And you have to know what kind of a connection they enjoy, or they may not even have connection. When your Ajna chakra is collapsed, you are wounded on both sides, wounded on outside and inside both. The easy-going life does not happen. You can see very clearly people who are egoistic, they become very serious and diseased. How to align them? It takes little realigning of your life for which you are afraid. That is where the problem is. You just have to decide you are not going to be doing the drama of having mamakara and ahankara separate. I am not saying you should be true to your mamakara. Whatever you feel inside you as you, just tell that, show it to the outside. No. Because what you feel inside as a equal lies than what you show as outside. What you show as outside, if there's a 50 lies in that, what you feel as inside you, that also has a 50 lies. One of the biggest problems human beings face is they think we should just show what we are from inside. Even inside you are not what you are. What will you do about that? Even what you feel as you inside is not what you are. So aligning means if you want to stick two things, in both you have to put a Fevicol. So for alignment, both needs to be aligned. First thing, remove lies from both. Don't try to make your inner identity just like outer identity or outer identity just like inner identity. When I say aligning, what usually you will first try to do? Outside you show you are a courageous person. Then what you do? You try inside also, let me become courageous. You tell yourself, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous. That is what is positive thinking. All positive thinking is loose thinking. No, that is not going to work. And otherwise you think, all right, inside I am a powerless fellow, I will show the same way outside. Then you start telling, see, what am I? Oh, nothing works. And you bring inauspiciousness to you and anybody who sees you. Align what you feel as you inside and outside. How you know? Not by pushing the outer identity inside or not by pulling inner identity outside. No. All of you understand the mistake you usually do? I am giving you one example. Inside, you are very frightened, outside very courageous. Then what you do? You try to Aligning means, oh, inside I'll tell myself, I'm courageous, I'm courageous, I'm courageous. Then when the problem comes, I'm courageous, I'm courageous, I'm courageous, I'm courageous. No, that is not aligning. That is what you do in the name of positive thinking. No, really. All known positive thinking techniques are nothing but the junk of the outer identity, which is supposed to be discarded even from outer identity, is being inserted forcibly into your inner identity. Like what you took out through enema is being inserted through the injection. I am giving you the very visual. Which you took out through enema is supposed to be removed from your house itself. But you get a glucose bottle and send the whole thing inside. That is what is your positive thinking. Most of the time, the lies of your outer identity, which was rejected by your inner identity, you think that chunk should be infused into your inner identity. No. Whatever is rejected in your outer identity by inner identity, that is lie. Throw it away. Whatever is rejected in your inner identity by the outer identity, that's a lie. Throw it away. Your positive thinking is not aligning. There's another one thing you try to do to align. Go on talking about what you think as you to others. That is what you do lying down on the couch of the psychiatrist. You think by telling whatever you feel as you are becoming authentic. No. Whatever you think as you is not you. Neither by pulling the inner identity outside, nor by pushing outer inside, you are going to align between outer and inner identity. This is the first lesson you need to know. You need to know how alignment will not happen. Only then I can teach you how alignment can happen. This is like you try to fly by pulling your shoelaces. You decide you should fly. That's the first statement. Second thing, how to fly? If you pull yourself, you can fly. Third, what is the best way? My shoelaces come. You know where will you fall. Trying to fly by pulling the shoelaces is not going to work. Then what is the way to align? Whatever you show as outer identity and not accepted by the inner identity. Like if you show what you show to the outer world, if you pen down, there are many characters, many things your inner identity will not accept. Hey, it is not true, it is not true, it is not true. Then throw all that. Say, I will not project all this anymore. I will not empower all this anymore. I will not repeat words or actions which shows these parts. And same way, write an essay about your inner identity. What do you think as you, feel as you? Many things your outer identity will reject in that. You will say, I am a frightened guy. So many ideas you will be having. I am a coward, I run away and all that. But your outer identity suddenly will tell, no, it is not the case. Many times we won the game. Many times we showed courage. Please understand. Aligning of both identities will literally end up in no identity. Understand? Will end up in no identity. It is like Gopas. They have beaten each other and killed their whole generation, their whole civilization. Nobody outside came and killed. See, always in the war, it is never decided who is right. It's only decided who is left. War does not decide who is right. It only decides who is left. Usually in the war, somebody comes and kills, and the person who kills others, they are left alive. But the Gopas had unique war. Dwaraka, the Krishna's civilization, Krishna's disciples, Krishna's, or I can say Krishna's citizens. They killed each other and finally nothing was left. Same way, drop whatever complaint your inner identity does about outer identity. And drop whatever complaint your outer identity has about inner identity. This is the assignment now you need to do. It's a 2 minutes assignment. After that I will give you another one elaborate work. First, this 2 minute assignment. Describe all the qualities of your outer identity. One side. Other side, all the qualities of your inner identity. What you feel as you, what you project as you. Like a quality, one by one, you write. Then we will have fight between these two. Whatever this one does not want in him, remove. Whatever that one does not want in him, remove. Then finally, there will be few qualities both want in each other. When you align, identity will disappear. You will live that easy-going life. What is easy-going life? Not having any weight while you do all your life. That's all. Not having any weight while you live your life. Not having either fear or worry or weight or anxiety. When all this is not there, naturally you are not there, then who is there? Because you always identified yourself only with all these things. When I became enlightened, first thing I felt is, oh God, I am lost. Whom I used to remember as me is not there anymore. Somebody else is sitting. But that somebody else, when I settled with him, I realized only this is me. Earlier the guy who was there only is somebody else. Let's do this assignment. Your outer identity and inner identity. Describe like qualities. Outside, I show myself courageous. And I am rich. Outside, how you project? I am rich. Inside you may be feeling, no, 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 I am poor. Outside you will be showing as if you are a spendthrift, you spend, you are charitable and all that. Inside you know, I am a miser, I don't touch. I don't even buy toilet paper. I bring it from the airport. Whenever I go there, I take 2 rolls and keep it in hand. Now whatever you have written, can you cancel the qualities which the other part is affecting? See, if there is something in inner identity which outer identity does not like or does not reflect, cancel that. If something outer, the inner identity does not like, does not fall in tune, cancel. Finally, you will see only one or very few qualities where the other person does not fight. When you start living those few, you will just live without identity. Means in easiness. Understand? This kriya is mainly to awaken the non-mechanical parts of your brain to align both the identities. So the posture is Batta Batmasana. I don't know how many of you will be able to do. Try. If you can't do, at least sit in Batmasana and put the hands behind. See, basically, when you move your body to that posture, your nervous system gets aligned so that when I awaken the Kundalini, it floods through that particular channel. Without using your hands, now you have to control your breathing by the will. It's actually a process to raise the power of your will. The willpower is required to align the inner and outer identity. Ready? Inhale through left and exhale through right. No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. Sit in silence, keeping the awareness on your third eye, between the brows, eyebrows, in the brow center, but retain the same posture. Bring only your awareness You can open your eyes. So now, let's gather for next session. Thank you.